to take money and share among the people in the, what I mean, that circus, that people in that I don't know the words for it, but people in that, among those people that are top, that are governing this nation. That's what I think. I don't believe that this is for any infrastructure development or anything, because it is not. It is not for that. It cannot be for that. This is a scam. Because at first, when it came in, it was like, okay, we're taking out subsidy because we want to use the money. Okay, all the money you got from subsidy, you cannot use it to do infrastructure. Now you gotta come through right now slickly and literally want to steal from innocent, like, working Nigerians who are literally trying to go by. No, this is bad, and whoever is advising the president on this issue needs to get checked, because this will literally make price skyrocket. Price gonna skyrocket. We're talking about now. I heard somebody in the government talking about, oh well, the inflation is getting lower right now. The inflation is coming down. What coming down? Those stats are just paper stats. It is not realistic. They're not being realistic. You know what I mean? It's just paper stat, just ink on paper. When you get on the street and find out the same price, that it's the same product that has been sold for 200, 300, 400 naira 1 month ago, is still the same price. The transport fare, it's not coming down. The only thing that's coming down in Nigeria right now is probably fuel. That's because of Dangote. The dollar is not even coming down. The dollar is not coming down. Because when it took office, I believe the dollar was around 1,500 and some there. Right now, it's probably 1,480, 90. Just $20, 20 naira down. So there's nothing this government is literally doing that I can see that's working in this country. Because I'm not being a sadist or being a critic. I'm just like, this is not a time for something like this. People are starving. People are literally crying. People are getting out of their bed every single day, man. Like they're like, man, let me just get past today, man. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, but I believe that if I get past today, tomorrow I'm gonna get past it. And now you saying that the country is not talking about it, so and you're bringing in this new initiative. Nah, man. I believe this is really bad. This is really bad. This is the last straw that will definitely break the camel's back. This is the last storm that might definitely sink the ship, because where Nigerians are literally tired. So you're telling me right now that there's no even explanation on, okay, this only applies to those who get monthly payment. Okay, this only applies to those who only gets monthly salaries from companies they're working for, and there has to be a stat that he's been working in a company for a while before you could be able to debit him of such a ridiculous amount of tax. So if somebody who is struggling right now and he's not, he tries to go sell his property, or somebody who's into community politics and may say he's been struggling, he's not been having money, and the chiefs in the community gives him two to three plot of land, and he said, go sell and help yourself, and he goes sells it. That this and gets like 10 million, the government literally will take out 13, 10, 25, 20% of that man's money. Now, this is the government are being so insensitive to the plights of Nigerians. Nigerians are literally turning into slaves in their own country. We don't have a say in this country. When we keep quiet about this one that is being brought up, the next one they think about, they want to bring up the next one. And when you speak up, they bring up an accusation and tell you, oh, why are you speaking up like that? You don't have the right to speak up. They lock you up, they do something to you. And I don't, I'm literally saying this is a bad initiative. This is a bad initiative. If you want to bring in the Western man system of tax into Nigeria, then you should definitely first create the Western man tax structure. You should definitely create the Western man structure, in the sense that in America, everybody is working. In France, everybody got a job that pays them monthly. And through that monthly payment, if you want to take out tax, it's fine. But in Nigeria, we're living in a country where the unemployment rate is exceedingly high. People do not have a job. They're literally surviving through N work. And you telling me that when somebody finally maybe gets self his property to use the argument a little about his situation, telling like the government will just walk through, just watch and just literally pull out 10%, 25%, 20% of the person's money. No, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And that's why I'm saying that this is a bad initiative. This would literally bring a spike in crime rate, hardship, starvation, you name it. Whatever is going on in Nigeria right now cannot be compared to what this might bring if it's passed or if it comes into effect. Because I mean, I cannot just imagine why the president would even agree to this in the first place. And we're talking about Nigeria. Nigeria is a rich country. Nigeria is a poor country. Nigeria is a poor country. It's a poor country right now. For you to get $1, you gotta have 1,480 there. So it means if somebody who's relying on purchasing dollar for your work or son, it means you be spending ridiculous amount of money. Right. So it's a lot of things that a government should put its focus on. Should bring it's definitely not this one. It's definitely not this one. I beg to disagree on this one. This does not profit Nigeria. It does not help Nigeria in any ways. Nigerians cannot afford to get put in the same situation again. Because somebody got to speak up. Somebody got to speak up. Somebody got to begin to say what it is, how it is. You feel me? We got to begin to call this government, hold them to their actions. This might literally see companies leave Nigeria. Companies that are currently employing a lot of Nigerians. This could literally see them leave. Companies might fold. Because there's no way you're telling that a company that was making 100 million every let's say month, and they're really barely putting their foot on the ground and paying salaries, paying rent, doing that, and they still go home with a little bit of profit. And now you're telling me that you're going if a company makes 100 million every month, you're going to come charge them 25% of that. What do you expect for them to pay their staffs? Keep up, keep the company running. No, the government is literally being insensitive to the plight of Nigerians, and Nigerians are literally not turning into slaves in their own country. You don't have a say. You don't speak. You don't talk. I mean, if you talk, you get put in your place. No, this is bad. This is bad. Somebody has to tell the president that even if Nigeria should literally have this tax system, it's definitely not now. This is not the right time for this. I mean, when the country has gone past this, that within the step, I mean, you cannot, as a citizen of this country, cannot even walk and run freely. Talking about foreigners. Recently, the Americans just put a ban on Nigerians and traveling to the United States of America. That means F1, B1, MJ visas cannot be granted anymore to Nigerians. Why? It's not addressing these issues. Instead of you coming up with these issues, we should be talking about you redeeming the reputation of Nigerians, that Nigeria that has already been tarnished beyond redemption. Ghana, its closest neighbor, is not included in the list. It means in any angle, in any area, Nigeria as a country cannot compete with Ghana. And instead of us to be addressing these issues to redeem this country's reputation, you're talking about coming to slam innocent citizens with tax. No, this is beyond redemption. This is beyond whatever it is. Nigerians do not deserve. Nigerians do not deserve any of these. We do not at all, because Nigerians are hard working people. and they don't depend on the government for anything. They they like they have this old government fighting against them. Nigeria's a country where you working, but your own country is trying to kill you. And I'm like, nah, man, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. I'm not saying this is not good.